hanging in the sun. We're a bunch of friends just having fun. Cerise's hard as nails, Harlan bringing the mail. Kinoko tends the plants in need, and Milo has a call for speed. Quicksilver looks for love, almost sparks cats lighting up above. The truth is what you want it to be. The Zephyr strikes again, a chaotic ride for you and me. The Zephyr strikes again, come and have some fun in the Wildsea when the Zephyr strikes again. Let's go, let's go. With a gourmet hunter, taste the thrill, chasing flavor over each bark-bound hill. From sizzling sap to a thorn fruit stew, if it rise or bites, we'll cook it for you. Zale makes the tea, Kyra braves the trees, Nixie hunts for snacks, Sticky cooks no cap, and Taria brings the booze. We're the gourmet hunter, cooking up the Wildsea. The gourmet hunter, bringing what you wanna eat. The gourmet hunter, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Tonight, we are doing our first ever crossover mashup episode of the Wildsea. We've got two crews today, the Zephyr Strikes Again and the Gourmet Hunter. It's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. They have two totally different ship themes and ideas, so to mash the two together will be quite entertaining. Before we get into all that, I'm going to pass the microphone around the table so that everybody can introduce themselves, their characters, and if there's anywhere like you want people to follow you on your socials or other Discord channels, things like that. And yeah. So we're going to pass it down to let's go with Flight first.
I'm Cecilia. I'm playing Taria, and you really can only find me here. I'm kind of boring.
Not even a little.
Somebody go next.
We'll pass it over to Soul of Supergirl.
I'm Erica. I will be playing Nixie. You can generally find me here or over on Mastrianoid. I've been showing up recently on Lorefell as well, and I am due this Saturday, I believe it is, for a game over on Dark Domain. So I'm just slowly working my way through everybody.
Beautiful. Love having you here. Let's head over to Tofu Chipmunk.
That's me. I'm playing Priscilla tonight, the romance rom-com loving cactus. You can usually find me here on Shattered Tabletop Gaming, over on Maestria Nord, supporting everybody else on their stuff, their channels, their social medias, or hiding out in the corner of my room. Taking naps. So
Love
that's where I'm at. And I will pass it on to Irvi.
Oh God, we're popcorning. Okay, understood. Hi, I'm Irvi. My pronouns are they, them, and I will be playing Zale for you tonight. Their pronouns are also they, them, it. You can find me across the internet at RB Fits. That's me. Hi, I'm the only one out there. I promise you, I have checked. I Googled myself. If I'm not here doing things, I'm doing things over at Pantsless Tables. If I'm not doing things at Pantsless Tables, I am doing things at the Rollers joint, like running Eat the Reich this Friday, which is the very opposite vibe of this game. If you like, vampires and murdering things. Otherwise, yeah, I promote checking on your neighbors and having a great time in your community. I don't know who's left, but I pass it on to you.
That'd be Crow.
That would be me.
Crow. Caw.
Hello. I am Crow Stark Maven. You can find me pretty much anywhere on the internet. Pretty much. Not all places, but almost. And yeah. I'm tonight I am playing a 6 foot tall ironbound Cerise Holt with a pretty cool mask. And that's pretty much it, I think. Anyways, Ray, your turn.
Hey, it's me. I'm Ray. I'm the Arc Master of most of the games on STG, except when some awesome folks step up and take the mantle, such as Mike for our Call of Cthulhu game, and also G9, who is part of Magical Mists with Glimmering Pines. All these beautiful folks, these amazing creatives who have promoted themselves and said where to find them and stuff. Tofu's been providing links in the Twitch chat, but should you not be watching this live and you don't have access to that, you can head over to our link tree at STG and you can find all of our collaborators' links there under the STG community portion. We try to make sure that everybody's on there, and as we gain new people into the fold, we add them as well. So make sure to pop over, give follows, give likes, share the love. Join in games. Speaking of games, we have lots of cool things for you to do with our games, especially with me as the storyteller. The channel rewards points that you can earn on Twitch. You can use those rewards. All of those apply to all of the games I'm in. So feel free to use those up. Have fun, cause chaos, be silly. Throughout the show, I will also need some die rolls. Like right now, I could use one. So if chat wouldn't mind, all you have to do for this particular game is type !D6, and it will roll a 6-sided die in the chat, and I will use that to wheel or woe for the players. So with that being said, let's get into some fun. If everybody is all ready to go, we're going to say how this all came to be. But first, we got to do a thing. The camera pans away from the Zephyr, kind of taking in all of Tree View and all of its glory, the spit that's on the mountain. And as the camera circles back around to the Zephyr, it drops down to like the port side and then in through a window where you all see Will sitting at a desk. He has a journal open in front of him and a wildly fluffy bird feather, presumably that he nicked from Prixilla's room. And he's feverishly scribbling away in this diary. Dear diary, today was an eventful day. The Zephyr came back and is in mostly one piece. I am happy about this. I don't like fixing holes in the ship. It's annoying. I've also been smelling a lovely, lovely aroma coming from nearby. I believe a new ship has entered into the game. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm rambling. Anyway, it smells delicious. They have good food. I have heard it's called the Gourmet Hunter. I think I will go over there and check it out sometime. But not today. Today, I have to finish these eggs that Rhonda made me. Rhonda makes the best eggs. How a rhinoceros makes scrambled eggs, I will never know. But I don't ask questions. Hopefully this race starts soon. It's been like 3 months. I'm not entirely sure what's taking so long. Something about tentacles at the mayor's office? I don't know. Anyway. It's been fun. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, diary. And Will closes the diary. And that pans us super speed over to Cerise and Prixilla, who are exiting the mayor's home. Philip in tow, because he's
Oh,
now
no.
part of your group. For anybody that may not entirely remember, Philip is the pill bug or potato bug or roly poly, depending on where you're from, butler that once worked for the mayor. He refuses to take breaks, and there was suspicion that he maybe have been having advantage taken of him. But no, he just really likes to work. So the three of you are now standing outside of the mayor's office, and you get that smell, the scent, just something new to eat wafts through the air of Treeview.
Now, Philip, as we have been telling you, sometimes in order to make the best type of service to the mayor is when you give yourself a break. Huh?
Yes, yes, you did say that. Yes, maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
No, right now.
You
We're
have to do it now.
gonna start practicing right now.
But who will carry your bags?
Don't. I will.
Excuse me. This cactus does not need any man to be carrying any of my bags.
I'm also right here. As
I mean-
well.
Cerise carries her own. I carry mine. We're fine, Philip. We're gonna start practicing your new service of self-care. Yeah?
This sounds wildly dangerous. I'm not sure I'm.
It's
Oh,
not
more.
dangerous. It's not
Oh my.
You
Well,
also
First
can't
thing
go
we need to
anywhere
do
in
is we
life
need to
without a little
expand
danger.
your palate, because I think the mayor is a little bit needing meals and dishes more than just the same old one that you've been making for him for the past I don't know how many years. So let's go get something to eat, and you can expand your taste buds.
Oh, okay. Yes, it might be nice to eat something other than dirt. I'm not sure.
I
Cerise is like face palming. And if this Ironbound could sigh, she would be.
All right.
Well, I think we need to head in the direction that I am smelling something delicious.
Okay. Should I carry you, or
No.
perhaps lead the way? I don't. Oh my.
Just well, you're in safe hands, mostly.
Mostly. We cut as you three head following your nose. We cut over to the gourmet hunter. Most of you, the three crew members here, have rolled into this smallish town of Treeview. I do have a little. Oh, it's in the background. That's not going to work. Lame. Anywho. Yeah, I don't have it as an overlay, so I can't show it that way. Anyway, it's sizable, but it's not like a massive city or anything. It's mostly people that are like a backwater town is the best way to describe it. But what you notice pulling into dock is that there are other ships also docked here. They have huge colorful banners that are like flapping in the breeze, and there's like crowds kind of gathered around the people that are getting off of the boats, off of the ships. I don't remember exactly what they all look like. And of course, our super awesome note taker isn't here. So take my word for it. They're awesome.
There.
And they are basically racers. They're here in Treeview for a race that is going to be happening soon. I'll say that you all have gained this insight through, word on the wind kind of thing. So few members, they're all down in their quarters and everything. So let's take a second here to see what you all are doing. It's a new day. It's a new port, new food to be had. So who'd like to go first? What are you doing this fine day? Okay, then. Nixie, let's start with you. How does Nixie's day start?
Well, we know how Nixie's day starts.
Usually Nixie's day starts just by like her just kicking open her door to her quarters and just dragging out last night's meal and just drags it out and just apologizes to Sweeps as she goes along. Like, sorry about the mess. Don't know what else to tell you. Just like takes the like half-eaten corpse of whoever she had last night and just like starts shoving him overboard.
They were a snack.
They were her like midnight snack.
Beautiful. Yeah, so Sweeps is following behind you, but he's actually a little bit chipper because he would rather clean up this than the other mess that happens.
Rude. I thought we were friends.
I don't want to do it if it's gonna make me all sticky.
He just like sweep. He's mopping along. Bazale, would you like to go next?
It's because you were talking about sticky. I get it. Bazale is probably doing casual Bazale things, such as forgetting that they put the kettle on, running into doorways, and trying to help Sweeps clean up the corpse mess, but doing a significantly terrible job. We're probably honestly making most of the pieces stick to the ground harder, so we're having to put a little extra elbow grease into the mopping of it all. Bumping into Sweeps in every step that he takes, doing that little awkward like shifting thing. So Bazale thinks that Sweeps is actually trying to dance and have like a really intense conversation. And then, oh no, we hear the kettle whistling and then
just drops everything and just
drops everything in this conversation to go back to steeping. Period.
Gotta steep that tea.
Gotta steep.
The minute Bazale is out of earshot, Sweeps is like, I hate it here.
Nixie's just like, you hate it here, but yet you still continue to work with us.
I know. I'm a glutton for punishment.
You absolutely love working with us.
Yeah, as long as Taria doesn't make a mess, this isn't so bad.
I mean, that's kind of next to impossible for her. But I feel like there's worse messes that you could have to clean up. Like, I guarantee those racers over there, who knows what they're getting into at this point.
I suppose that is true. Yeah, that's true. See, it does not stop. Just keeps mopping. Doesn't know how to do anything else. This is his one thing. In the background, George is like walking around as if he's drunk, but he's just bumping into things with his helmet on. It's like, oh, yeah. And
You
it's
okay
at this
there,
point.
George?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Just
All
a
right,
little
well.
dazed. Just a little dazed from last time. That's okay. That's okay.
All right, well,
Oh.
we're getting ready to open here, so get ready because we're going to need you here shortly. So start preparing yourself. I'm going to go start waking everybody up.
He like reaches into his coat and pulls out 2 sticks of dynamite, and he's like, "Oh, I'm ready."
Glad to have you on our team. And so then with that, Nixie has officially passed off her snack into the tree line and it's just like, okay, we're done. And just starts like heading down to Arya's quarters and just starts like shouting, Arya! 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 It's time to wake up! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
She's just very slowly gonna pop her head above deck and it's just kind of what? It's really early. Is it time to open already?
Yes, we're about to open, so let's go. We need to get going. The race, we're in this new town. It looks like there's some kind of race going on. This is the best time to bring in customers. Sticky's already in the kitchen, like cooking up the meals and getting ready. So the smell should be wafting here soon. We're gonna have a full house. I know it. I can feel it.
Okay. I'll go get the bar ready and cleaned up. Yeah. Okay. And like as she's kind of standing there, still like buffering, just like one large plop of mushroom ink drops.
Sweeps is like, dang it.
Just remember, Sweeps, you could be on one of those racer ships.
I think I'd rather be on one of those racer ships. You like
Well,
heads
well,
over to start cleaning, and of course, as usual, it just smears more than cleans.
You know, Sleeves, maybe while we're in this town, you can look around and see if you can find some like really strong cleaner for the inky mess.
Oh, I can go into town?
Yes, as long as you come back.
Before you even finish that sentence, the mop handle hits the deck and he is already down the gangplank, like he is running full steam.
Apparently he was excited.
Bye, Sweeps. Okay, I'm gonna go get the bar done now. And she's gonna kind of like just walk off towards the bar so she can get it up and moving and prepared.
Yeah. And while you all are getting this all opened and ready and set up, this is when Philip, Cerise, and Priscilla, you reach the Gourmet Hunter. And this very excited deckhand wearing like kind of loose, like airy flowing clothing just runs past you full speed towards the town.
Well, that's a quick little one.
Well, he's excited today.
But also he's running really fast from
He like he like leapfrogs over Philip, like no time to talk. I need to get the cleaner.
Okay. Well, I guess he's on a mission. I can understand that. I respect that.
Well, I think that we're here because it Gourmet Hunter, I'm just seems pretty obvious. Should we try it?
I mean, y'all could go ahead. I can't really eat, but
What
Do,
does
do
Cerise?
you need me to feed you, Cerise? I don't mind.
No, no, no. Oh, no.
Where does Cerise get her nutrition again?
Cerise doesn't. She doesn't need to eat.
That seems very unhealthy, Cerise. You're all just frame and metal. You really should put a little bit more on, honey.
I mean,
Let's see if they have anything here for you. Let's go inside and ask.
I
And
really,
I start like pulling them along.
the best I can eat is like little bolts. But even then, I don't really need them.
Maybe they'll have one nutty enough that you'll like.
Three
We
says
shouldn't
because-
bolt from this place until we try it out.
Oh, I started a whole new thing. I should know better by now and shut up.
I'll enter the gourmet hunter.
I'm probably like pushing
Okay.
Philip right behind. Like not harshly, but like kind of gently.
Yeah. He hasn't rolled up this entire time, so he's like at least comfortable around you two, but like he still wants to hang in the back, like hide behind your legs, that kind of thing. So he does. He gets up on the ship with the two of you. Nixie, you see three guests.
We have customers. Welcome to the Gourmet Hunter. George, it's time to open. Let's go.
George climbs into the deck cannon. And he's like, ready to fire, Captain!
Fire at will.
The cannon goes off, and for a brief moment, everyone hears him say, "Who's Will?" And then a explosion of fireworks goes off.
Oh, Lord.
I think I'm gonna like it on the ship.
Well, hello there. I am Priscilla, and these are my companions, Cerise and Philip. We'd love a table for 3, please. And like, I'm looking at Nixie up and down, and I'm like, you are one cute mantis. Like, you are mantastic.
Nixie probably isn't the kind of person that you want to flirt with because the end story doesn't always end well.
Hey, that's only for men.
So, above table, I realize that.
Priscilla, however, does
But
not.
Priscilla is a flirt.
Priscilla is chronically thorny.
Yes. Don't stop.
Well, welcome. We will go ahead and find a table. I'll grab some menus and just we have a full array of food. We have some great cooks and some amazing drinks. Like, there's a table right over here. Go ahead and seat yourselves. I will go grab your menus and I shall return. She just like scurries off.
I'm definitely gonna need myself a drink because I'm feeling thirsty.
Oh no.
Ma'am.
You don't understand. I'm like trying to pull up pickup lines on Google right now.
Oh my God.
I love that.
Oh, you gotta look up like Bard pickup lines.
Bard? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While they all sit down, Taria is gonna come out and she's gonna bring like a little tray of like little baby cocktails. And she's gonna come up and be like, "This is my new creation. It's kind of spicy. So if you don't like it, that's okay. But you're our first customers today, so you get to try it."
Ooh, I like a little spicy.
Good, because it's spicy.
I'm not gonna say anything.
So, Priscilla technically doesn't have a mouth, but the way I eat is I absorb it. So you see me like trying to absorb it, like where a mouth would be.
Is it just like spilling or?
A little bit, but it absorbs as it spills.
I just kind of imagined this, like, my thought was just this, like, cactus that has this little cup with a straw, just, like, kind of, like, pokes the cup into the, like,
I'm absorbing it. And because it's spicy, you see all of my little spines just go ding. Ooh, that perks a girl up.
Good. So you like it.
I do. Bring me another,
Okay.
please.
Okay, that one's not free. Just so you're aware.
Don't worry.
I've been told that
I
we
pay all the time.
can't just give things away for free. It's a bad business model. I
That
don't
was
really
great
believe all
advice.
that, but
we need money if we want to succeed, Taria.
that seems so rude. And she's like whining about it as she goes back to the bar.
Well, Philip, how does it taste?
I'm too afraid to try it.
Oh, you should
Come on.
definitely give it a try, Philip. It'll give you some zing. You know, you like to work so hard. When you drink this, it'll make you work even harder.
Oh, okay. Let me.
He like takes the cup. It's like almost as big as his face. He's just like, oh, that really sneaks up on you. That's got some kick.
Oh my. Oh. Is it normal to feel tingly after drinking that?
Oh,
It-
it's tingly
I mean-
and warm.
I think I
mean,
need a nap.
Or another.
Okay.
I'll have to tell you. Make it another one.
Okay.
oh goodness.
As
Yeah.
Nixie's walking by, she goes, maybe give them a bit of a bigger glass. They seem like they're going to be really great people to have as customers today.
Okay.
As they dine and
Okay.
dash.
Never. We do not promote that here at the Shatter Tabletop Gaming.
Oh
Nixie
man.
would hunt them down. She is a hunter. She will find them. I feel like if any customers try to dine and dash, that's probably who a lot of her meals end up.
Fair enough.
I hear a challenge, but I'm gonna not.
So she's gonna bring out the tray of like full drinks instead. Is completely oblivious to the fact that Charisse hasn't even touched her little sample.
Yep.
And just kind of plops them down, and it's like, since you are the first people to try this, you can help me with the name. Do you want to help me with the name? I have options, so you can
Okay.
just vote.
Yes, options. Options are great.
Okay. I'm between Cosmic Sunrise or Wasabi Demon.
Wasabi Demon.
That one.
Wasabi Demon seems to pretty well with this one.
Okay, that's
Wasabi
I like
Demon's
that.
very meta.
No, it's I feel like a demon would be organic.
Philip
And
Philip
wasabi
turned-
is definitely organic.
Philip turns around. He's got two straws sticking out like fangs, and he's like, "Wasabi demon!"
Oh, this one's so fun.
Perfect.
You're almost as
These
cute.
drinks are just right, because this is what we needed.
Yay! You're almost as cute as we had this panda come last time. A panda! He was really cute, but Nixie told me I couldn't tell him he was cute because apparently that was a bad thing. But he was really cute. He was like a little baby.
I would have told him that he was cute, just like that Nixie over there.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
It's okay. You may
No.
not. You may
No!
not
Sticky has made it very clear that Nixie isn't allowed to eat any more customers.
Does Nixie make it happen?
Oh, that okay. For
No.
$2.99, I would allow Nixie to eat me.
$14.99.
That's a.
At that comment, Cerise slow turns to Priscilla and tilts the head like, what?
Poor Taria's just there like that. I need you to understand that's a poor choice because. Oh, God. Is it vegan if it's consensual?
I'm not gonna survive this.
Anyway, she just no.
At this point, Nixie
She's
just
gonna-
comes up and is just like, Taria, let the woman speak. Let the cactus
No.
speak."
No. Pointing at Nixie. No. You told me. You're not allowed to eat any more customers.
I only eat them if they're mean. And if they look really tasty, but that's a different story. And it was one time, okay?
No, it wasn't. That is a lie. I know that's a lie. Poor Sweeps is complaining about cleaning up after you all the time. It's not
Yeah.
right,
For
Sweeps.
everybody.
Bazale, as you're checking on your teas and everything's steeping, going well and everything, you suddenly get like that feeling of someone else in the room with you, and then you hear a small voice next to you. He's a small pill bug, probably about 2 feet
Oh my
tall.
God.
He's got his pants on his head, covering his antenna, and he's like,
They won't let me work. Do you need any help? Oh, I don't speak that language. Is that a yes? Oh, yeah, saying it louder, I understood it much better. He starts like stumbling around the kitchen.
And Bazale's gonna like grab him by the shoulders and just push him to sit down on the ground. And then it'll just be like, "Bzzz," and is going to go over to a. I just forgot what the word pot, like a physical pot was for a second.
Happens to the best of us. To be fair,
Yeah.
earlier today I forgot annual. I thought annual
You
meant
know.
monthly.
Yeah, no, that one would hit hard too. And is going to fashion up a nice little glass of iced coffee for our friend Philip here. But also alongside that is going to bring over a little shot of espresso. And he's gonna get to have because obviously this guy is having a time, and so we're gonna give him a little picky, but pick me up, make him go bzzz, and it's gonna be like a little like like a bomb, like a beer bomb.
Oh
within
yeah. Oh my gosh. A coffee bomb.
Oh, that's great.
Oh Lord.
Well, I guess it'd be coffee tea bomb. Little both.
Get a little both, little coffee, just ready to zoop.
There's a lot of extra caffeine.
Yeah.
His pupils dilate.
Zale, listen. Zale heard something about a race. We gotta go fast.
I mean,
Fair.
the math adds up.
Math adds up.
Boy.
Race fast, caffeine. Zzz.
The math is mathing.
All
Sleeps
right.
is gonna
So
come back and meet this pill bug and just be like, "Go, do what you want to do."
he is drunk and he is fast.
And
Yeah.
can help Zale make several of those to go delivered to everyone.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I love that.
I'm gonna give the whole spiel that Taria gave of this is my new creation, etc., except in bees.
all buzzing.
So it's
And all buzz.
and a
Okay.
little
It
So-
just starts croaking.
I'm gonna say that any kind of roll that you do that would involve like needing to go faster or like physical exertion, I'll give anybody who drinks that can have an extra D6 on the roll while the caffeine is in their system because it is potent. So while you all are getting to know each other and serving up food, hors d'oeuvres and whatnot, a small gal comes onto the ship. I mean, we're talking like a foot tall. It's got, I'm trying to think, like, what are they called? King oyster?
Oh.
Is that what they are? Very similar to that. Kind of enters onto the ship and he's like walks over and he's like looking at all of you and looks at Taria. He's like, "Are you a gal?"
Yes. So are
Good.
you.
I am. I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Cool. Do you do things for rewards?
Yes, we do things for money. That's how a business works.
Oh, so just like, okay.
And and treasure and things to trade.
Oh, I have, and he like pulls out of this amorphous pocket that's like part of his body, pulls out a jar of glowing spores, and it's like they're all floating around inside and everything. He's like, I have this, and I will trade it if you go get me something.
Oh, pretty. I have to ask Nixie because she's responsible. Ish.
I love how the one that eats people is the responsible one.
But
You know-
if you stay here, I'll be right back. And because you're one of our first customers today, don't pay attention to them. You're one of our first customers. You get a drink for free.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be right back. And she's
Okay.
gonna head back to the kitchen and find Nixie wherever she is.
He
And-
immediately walks over to Cerise and Priscilla. She does not hold still at all. When he walks, he sounds like the walking mushroom from Delicious in Dungeon. He's like, and he stops, looks up at Cerise and Priscilla because they're both really tall.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Are you Gao?
No. I am not. Are
Oh,
you?
yes, I am.
Oh.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm Priscilla.
what is a Priscilla?
That's just her name.
Priscilla is me.
Oh,
A one of
never-
a kind.
I've never seen a Priscilla.
And now you have. You're welcome.
I'm waiting for my friend to come back.
Oh,
She's
what
gonna
friend?
She's gonna go get something for me.
Oh.
Well, then that would help for you to wait for her. Because then otherwise she won't find you.
Yeah, she's a gal.
And
Sounds good.
do you have a name? Or you just go around being a gal?
I do. My name is Tulek.
Tulek? That's
Well,
a
it's nice
wonderful
to
name.
meet you, Tulek.
It's nice
This
to
is
meet
Cerise.
you, a Priscilla.
Well, this one's Cerise. That's what she goes by.
Oh, one Cerise. Hi.
Hello.
So what are you waiting for from your friend?
Oh, I need to see if she will go and get something for me.
Oh. Well, I hope that your friend will be able to help you with that. Do you want to try this drink? It's spicy, but it's very good.
Oh my god.
Cerise still hasn't even touched hers.
I'll like reach over to Cerise's.
There you go.
No,
You should
I
give it a
need
try.
my friend to come back so she can go get the night glisten spores.
Well, you can sit here and try this drink while you wait for your friend. Here, give it a try. And I'll like push it. Like,
While all this is going on, Taria, you reach Nixie, who I believe is near Bazale at this point. Because Bazale likes to retreat to the steep station.
I don't know if it's likes to retreat, but tends to bump into and run into everything else, and nobody really understands them out on the deck. So, like,
Loved anyway.
We love Bazil. We don't understand what they're saying half the time, but we figure it out.
sounds like our will.
Yeah.
He doesn't even say anything.
Nope.
No. Except for the occasional single word.
Yeah, Nixie is with Bazil, probably like checking out her different teas, and it's just like they seem like really big spenders. Like they really want to try everything. I got Sticky cooking some good stuff. We need to get something like to mix with that. Whatever Sticky's cooking, he says. Is Sticky a male? I can't remember.
I think Sticky was just Sticky.
Sticky.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sticky is just being sticky and has just said that they have a surprise. So, but it's going to be sweet. So I believe in you, Bazil. You can do this. You can make something really good so then we can get more customers, which means more money. She just like holds up her like claws and is like, yes.
The no hands crew.
Taria's gonna come in around then, and she's kind of like, Nixie, there's a customer. He's a little gal. He's like almost as cute as that panda guy we had last week. And like the panda guy, he wants us to do stuff for him.
Okay, what stuff does the gal want us to do?
I didn't get that far. I said I had to ask you. Because
Okay, well, we need to find out what the gal wants us to do before we can actually agree to anything.
okay, I'll go back and talk to him. She's gonna kind of like skip off almost.
You could get one more sentence and then come back and be like, okay.
Nixie's just gonna watch us and be like, I sometimes worry about her. I love her, but I have a couple concerns.
We all do. So she's gonna go back up to their table, and he didn't give her his name, so she's just gonna kind of like position herself in front of him and start talking at him again.
I'm specifically talking at him. Not talking to, talking at.
Taria is coming back up, and then you can hear Priscilla going, chug, 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 chug.
Yeah, oh yeah. Tulek is pounding this wasabi demon.
Oh Lord.
It's just kind of like running all down the front of his body, just like making a mess everywhere.
Oh no. Oh man. Okay, so she comes back over and it's just like, "Oh, you got your drink. I didn't make that. But do you like it?"
It's delicious.
Yay! I'm so glad you like it. Did you drink all of that? Because you're kind of small.
Yes.
It was actually pretty impressive, I have to admit.
Oh, okay. So my friend Nixie said that we could maybe do stuff for you if you want, but we have to know what the stuff is.
Oh, is this your friend that you were waiting for?
We're friends.
Are you my friend?
Yes,
said he
I'm your
was waiting
friend.
Where am I?
Oh no.
I'm gonna have this like bad feeling. I'm just gonna look at this and be like, I will be right back. Something feels wrong. Like, just make sure nothing burns down in the kitchen. I will be right
I'll
back.
be right back.
Yeah, Bazale's gonna also just follow Nixie.
Or you can you know what?
Yeah.
It probably helps to have backup just in case, because I just have this really bad feeling.
Gonna bring like a pitcher of cold brew.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yes.
obviously the fix for it. Something's wrong.
Clearly,
Strong?
yeah.
Strong. You said strong, right? You need something strong. Okay.
Yeah.
2 plus 2.
2 plus 2 equals 5.
There we go.
This is 3. This is
Just start like heading out to the deck and everything. Just has this feeling like I should check on Taria. He'll just right behind her.
Tulek like climbs up on the table and starts just like magic miking with his little mushroom booty. It's like,
and poor Taria
Priscilla's waving
like,
one of her blooms around. Yeah, Tula! Yeah! You shake that gal!
Cerise just looks. Oh goodness. Cerise just looks at Victoria and goes, "I am so sorry about my friend here. I
why are
never
you
know.
sorry? This is so much fun.
Oh, okay.
Philip's in the background bumping into things like Bazale does. Because his pants have fallen down over his face. He's just wandering around bumping into things. And he just, excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
Bazale understands this dance. This makes sense. These communications and steps are coming through. Clearly, we are in need of assistance here. So Bazale is going to come over and just give him a hug. And they're just gonna hug you, and then being, giant bee and aerodynamically unstable and unsound, just kind of roll over and plop until you both are just laying on the ground. And the Bazale will look over at Nixie and be like, that very, aren't you proud of me? I did it!
You did great, Priscilla. I have no idea what's going on right now, but
Philip is laying on his back after this lovely hug, still with his pants over his face, but he's like next to Tulek, and he's like, they smelled like flowers.
Oh.
Tulek throws up spores.
oh no! Oh, Sweeps!
Sweeps! You can't be mad at me this time because it wasn't me.
I don't think Sweeps has come back yet.
I forgot Sweeps left.
Oh yeah,
Sweeps said he could leave the ship and he was gone.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna grab a napkin and I'm gonna try and wipe up some of the spores and then fold it up and then put it in my pocket. I'm gonna tell Cerise, I'm gonna give that to Kanoko later.
Cerise is just like kind of gentle patting Tulek's back and is like, I can't stop you, so have fun.
Cerise is like holding his cap back so he can throw up.
Yeah. She's like, get it out, bud. Get it out. It's
Let her out the room.
Put in those springs, Taria.
Wasabi and this really cool liquor that we got at this one port that I forgot the name of. And it's really strong. They made it themselves in these in this whole weird setup. Like I've never seen a setup like that before, but it was like in a back alley and then down some stairs. And it's like super exclusive.
Nixie just kind of puts her claw to her face and is just like, no, you know what? Taria, maybe next time we don't go to back alleys without the companion.
I find the best stuff in back alleys.
This is definitely the best stuff.
See?
I think I know what place you're talking about, Taria. It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been there a few times. I know some people who
Somebody
like the stuff in
appreciates
there.
me.
Is it that place that has like all of those black spider webs all over?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
That
That
yeah,
place.
like that black web place. Got it.
Yes. Absolutely.
Taria?
I should mention there's a strong chance it absolutely is not that place. But she's just happy to be included.
Taria, you really just, if you're gonna go to back alleys, just have somebody with you.
Oh, okay.
It-
I mean, I guess that's fair.
and we probably shouldn't be buying sketchy alcohol. As good as it is, we gotta be careful with what we're serving customers. Sketchy alcohol for our crew, that's okay. Sketchy alcohol for our customers,
I'm
not
careful.
quite as okay.
I had Sticky try it first, and Sticky said it was great, and that it wasn't very strong. So,
I think
mean,
I
to be
also
fair, I
depends on
don't
the
think
size.
much really affects Sticky.
no. Anyway.
Well, Tulek throws up enough to kind of sober up, and is like reaching out, hands shaking to Bazale's drink. Like, is like accidentally waterboarding himself with the stuff.
Cerise is kind of like supporting him to where he doesn't like fall over or something.
He's like, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Thank you, bee friend. That's delicious.
Oh, I feel like a lot of stuff is gonna hurt in the morning for you, little guy.
So before I get drunk again, and at the risk of forgetting, will you all please go and get some night glisten spores for me?
Nixie, this is the thing.
Okay, this is the thing. All right. What
And
are you willing to give us in return for these spores?
She's gonna grab Nixie's arm and like kind of excitedly shake it and be like, "It's so cool!
It's great.
You gotta show him. You gotta show it. Show it."
He opens up the, as Disgruntled Unicorn said, the prison pocket, and pulls out a jar of glowing spores. He's like, this is one thing that I'll give you. He like sets it on the table. He's like, I also have a coupon for Weaselbop's junkyard. All you can carry.
Okay, well, Nixie just kind of like takes her claws and like picks up the jar and like examines it. Okay, we'll make this trade. She just like carefully sits it back down. We will find you these spores in return for these spores and that coupon, because that coupon would probably come in very handy with getting some parts for the ship.
Sure. Especially right now, because you know the thing that happened.
What thing happened? Taria, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Cerise looks at Priscilla. Was this something we were involved in?
We're involved in a lot of things.
That's true.
The racers, they're racing ships. Somebody broke them.
Oh, well, that's do they know who broke them? Are they trying to find? Are they still trying to find out what happened?
No, they're trying to find out. But yeah, all of the racers were sabotaged.
Wow.
Cerise at this news stands up abruptly and then just jumps straight off of the ship and starts bolting to the Zephyr.
We're part of the racing crew, so she's probably going to go check on her racing vehicle.
Oh well, hopefully your guys' ship hasn't gotten hit.
She'll figure it out.
Oh yes, I will find out.
Is there like any room in this for me to help out and get in a little action on that?
Like help out.
We know Weaselbot, so we can help you stretch that coupon even further.
Well, that could definitely be useful. And Nixie just kind of like puts her claw to her face, and she just has this like, just look on her face of, I have a really good idea. And she's just like, if these racers, she just starts kind of like, if these racers are getting their ship sabotaged, if we can find the parts before they do, we can charge them for those parts, or we can get more trading in. And if these people
that's
help,
diabolical.
look, Nixie's
You are an
goal
evil
for this-
mastermind.
is for this like restaurant to thrive, and if that means like making trades and with random people that are getting screwed over by somebody else, she's gonna do that. If it gets her money for the ship and for her like crew and everything, yeah, she's gonna do whatever she needs to help this restaurant and her like crewmates survive this, like thrive in this.
Since Priscilla can't hear Nixie think, here is what I would put on the table. So if I help you procure this, what was it again? Night
glisten spores.
Night glisten spores. In return for helping, and to help to get you in with Weaselbop being able to get like the equipment using the coupon. In return, we get a little bit of the spores for our crewmate Kanoko, and we get a big keg of that cold brew.
Nixie kind of like thinks about it, and she goes, "Okay, we can make a deal with that." I feel like
a couple
Bill,
bottles
you
of the
can spare
wasabi.
some more. You can spare a keg of that cold brew, right?
It's for our crewmate, Sparks, who loves coffee, and I'm sure Sparks would love your cold brew.
Yeah, Bazille agrees to it. She's like, no, okay, well, let me go get, and it's just gonna leave and go start making a keg of cold brew. That's gotta brew.
All right, so then, I will add to this, since you seem to like spores. My friend Taria here frequently drops spores. We can add in some of her spores if you can help get us a little bit more extra with that, like really stretch that coupon a little bit more.
It's a deal. And I put out, well, I can't really shake. But
like this like cactus like hand and like mantis claw just kind of like touch each other and just like
so sorry, what was his name again? Tulak?
Kulek.
Tulak. So, Tulak, tell us a little bit more about these night glisten spores. What night glisten spores? What are they? What's the story behind
So you can find them in the sunken cathedral of Verth. It's in the verdant maw. You know, that place where like all the thorns grow and the trees try to eat people.
That sounds kind of scary.
Well, yeah, that's why I can't go. I'm too little.
Fair enough.
That seems pretty dangerous.
Yeah, but you all are big and tough, and you could handle it. I know you can. And
I'm not allowed to make these decisions anymore.
and my friend is a gal, so
I am a gal.
And
All
where is
right.
this
Well,
birth at?
do what?
Where is this birth at?
It's in the verdant maw. It's a pretty common like commonly known area in the Wildsea, even if, you know, we as players may not know of it. Your characters would have known.
Is it like a particularly dangerous place?
So yeah, it's kind of like a patch of the Wildsea that it grew kind of wild, even for Wildsea standards, like brambles and the leaves of the trees actually turned black, and they do in fact try to eat ships.
oh boy.
How far is the sailing?
From where you're at in Treeview, we'll say it's about plot away.
About plot away.
Flat away.
Well, I'm gonna be like, well, if our ship had gotten sabotaged, there's no way that we can use our Zephyr. So we would need to use your gourmet hunter ship.
Oh boy.
When we got the news, was it like the ships that helped the racing ships, or the racing ships specifically?
The racing ships themselves.
So the Zephyr would be fine.
Yep,
I'm checking on the Echo.
the Echo. Yeah. Which we'll cut to that as Cerise is just tearing across town.
I am
You do.
booking it.
You catch like bits of conversations as you're running through, and yeah, like everybody's talking about it, how the racers themselves, all of them are broken like beyond repair, and they're gonna have to do extensive repairs, and Weaselbop is gonna get so much business. Nobody has any idea who would have done it, and they're wondering what the mayor is going to do about it, because the race is very soon.
Mhm.
I'll suggest to everybody that we use the Zephyr then.
Yeah, because the Zephyr is quick. Alright. So no one knows who, but Weasel Bops would get a pretty good payout of all this for the repairs. I'm still focused on making sure mine is intact.
Yes, and as you get to the Zephyr, you get into the oh my goodness, what's the bay called? I forget.
It's just the Wild Bay.
The Wild Bay, yeah.
Yeah.
The Echo is loaded in there. It's safe and sound. Nobody's touched it.
Which
Looks like with it being on the ship itself is what kept it safe.
what kept it safe. Okay, cool.
Who
Good.
took it off the ship?
Cerise kind of relaxes at that, but she is kind of very much interested in who sabotaged the others. Although she has a few ideas, but she realizes she just left Priscilla alone on another ship.
Later.
In her panic.
Well, I mean, I'm convincing Nixie to close shop for
Well,
today.
Yeah, but Cerise doesn't know that. Cerise left before that really started.
We're gonna start like trying to convince Priscilla to just like come join our crew instead.
Yes, and you did take the Echo off the ship at first, but Will moved it back on that night.
Yeah. Good. Good job,
Oh,
Will.
Will.
Thank you, Will. Cerise says as she more
He goes back
relaxed
to-
and more
He gives you a
gets
thumbs up and then goes back to his needle point.
brilliant. Yeah, slower this time. I make my way back over to the gourmet hunter.
Okay.
Acting
So
like if I had sweat glands, I would just kind of wipe the sweat from my forehead, but I don't have any, so.
So we cut back to the gourmet hunter, so we can finish up the dealings here.
So, why don't we use my ship, the Zephyr, if you guys are willing to close up shop for today, and that way we can speedy along over to the Verth and get those night glisten spores. Just zippity doo dah real quick.
Okay. I don't think we have to close up shop because I figure we can just like Sticky and Ruby's character, whose name escapes me at the moment, like they can probably handle it. So we can leave it open. Our crewmates, we have 2 crewmates that can stay behind, and then the other 3 of us can go. They'll be able to handle it because Nixie does not want to close.
Sounds good. So we'll head over to the Zephyr then, and
Okay.
start loading up.
For the sake of keeping things uniform and aligned here, I'll say that you all get to the Zephyr before Cerise starts heading back. And that way Cerise can just stay on the ship. And yeah, would you like to describe what the Zephyr looks like?
I don't remember what the Zephyr looks like.
Cool.
But I do remember that. Okay, so we've got like 5 octopus arms attached to the side of the Zephyr. And we've got a little Ectus puppy dog that's running around that we named Krazula. And there's a rhinoceros somewhere down below who likes to make scrambled eggs. And we have a giant eye lens that we had taken from a giant monster that's we're using kind of as a sail, but sometimes we lower it so that way we have like a little sunroof type of deal going on. And there's like our ship has yellow polka dots all over it, that we took from a yellow submarine that I used to cut up and patch up our Zephyr from a few battle-worn wrecks. And so we have a yellow polka dot ship.
Yep.
With 5 octopus
That
arms.
it runs on lightning. So yeah, the Zephyr, like, unlike most ships that like actually sit on the treetops and, like, you know, in the instance of the Gourmet Hunter, you had that giant chainsaw on the front. The Zephyr doesn't have that. It levitates above the treetops, and it has, think like Star Trek nacelles
Just
off the
about,
sides,
Yeah.
and they like kind of shoot off little static bolts every now and again, like little lightning bolts. And that's kind of how it gets around. Will is sitting up by the wheel, needle pointing as usual. Krazula's chasing its tail around. You know, the usual. And yeah, you all are now on the Zephyr, ready to rock and roll.
This is definitely an interesting looking ship. I like it though. It's
Thank
unique.
you. Isn't it beautiful? It's my pride and joy. If you like, I could show you my room later, Nixie.
Cerise is taking a few steps back and a little bit closer to the wheel away from that.
And I'll communicate with Cerise, like, the dealing that I made with Nixie and where we're supposed to go to.
Ah, okay. Sounds good. This should be fun. Also, the Echo is safe.
Oh,
Thank
that's
goodness. That is very good. I have a few ideas on who might have done the sabotaging, but we could do that later.
We can figure it out as we're going through all of this.
Yes.
Will sets his needlepoint down and kind of stands up, like puts his hands on the wheel, as if saying, "Okay, you give me the word."
Word, dude. Word.
Word, bird, bird.
Set us out.
Will is like a very just normal human. Like, there's nothing super fantastical about Will. Just so the Gourmet Hunter crew knows, he is literally the most ardent of ardents.
As we're heading, I'm like gonna make small talk, and I'm gonna be like, "So, Mazal, right? Did I say that right? We know a bee. Have you ever met Apis before? He's like our friend." Just asking because sometimes, you know, you guys are a big colony and you guys might have like buzzed each other. I think I mistranslated that into my head. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
A little
Okay.
rusty.
A little rusty on the bee language.
Yeah, but I do want to tell you that cold brew was amazing, and my friend Sparks loves coffee. Sparks is gonna love your cold brew. Like, that cold brew is smooth. For a long time, yeah. That's right. We're buddies. Mm.
I'm both impressed and not surprised at the same time.
It's like anytime in Star Wars they talk to like R2 or Chewie,
Uh-huh.
like nobody understands what they're saying, but they're just like, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
If I wasn't an actress, I'd be a social butterfly. I'm sure of it.
Cerise is like a little bit more tense, but not as tense as she was a little bit before. And she's actively imagining Priscilla, but as like a bunch of butterflies. I'm not sure.
Oh, a
like,
Zelicray
little
made
dice,
of
that might be
butterflies.
what I need to
Oh.
And then I'm gonna take Arya and be like, and show Kanoko's little mushroom farm. Look, mini gals.
They're little mini-me's. Not me
They're-
quite. Because they
Be
have a
careful
They're
with
all-
those.
but-
Those are lightning mushrooms, and so they have a little zippiness. We don't want you to get hurt on those.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they're like dancing in the box. They're just like,
She starts kind of like swaying along with their little dance.
Yeah, because Kanoko will sometimes like play music. You'll just hear like kind of like music coming out of Juniper's character sometimes, Kanoko. And
mhm.
so yeah, she plays music for her little mushroom farm.
What's
So
it?
it's gonna dance. Where
Dance
Now
party
we're all dancing.
as you travel to the death part. Cool. Thank you, chat, for the rolls. Feel free to keep those coming. I think we can even do exclamation mark 2d6, maybe. I'm not sure. Anywho. Hey.
I was just about to try myself.
All right. You all reach the edge of the verdant maw. A very stark contrast to the normal treetops that you're used to. It almost writhes on it, like upon itself, as these briars kind of snake around. Huge thorns just kind of like drag against each other. But a ways out in the center, you can see what I call it, the Cathedral of Verth. It is a humongous mushroom, like city blocks large. But you can only see like the top of the cap. The rest of it is all down below all of this death and destruction. Cerise and Priscilla, both of you smell that old familiar smell, that acrid, bite your nose smell of Krezerin.
Oh, this area is definitely dangerous.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we have prize rewards to get, so let's get into it.
I assume your ship has weapons?
Oh, definitely.
Mhm.
And like you see me like start pulling out like a trunk of weapons from my workshop. Have your pick. We've got staffs and sticks and frying pan. That works too.
Frying pan
Well,
is a
whatever
very
you can
trusty
handle.
weapon.
We got slingshots and I guess the slingshot. Got it. with a whole bag of little ammo. Like they're seeds.
That's so much better than the pollen balls I was going to argue I should be allowed to make.
I'd allow it.
I mean, if we came across somebody with like really bad allergies,
No, like literally my exact thought. It would be perfect. Just leave
know,
everybody
just, like,
in a little sneezing
pop them in
fit,
the face.
and then we provide them with like a nice mint lemon honey tea afterwards. To clear
Oh,
up.
I was just gonna say that's how we
Like-
feed Nixie, but tea too, sure.
You know.
So she doesn't snack on the customers.
Mm.
I was trying to turn them into
Instead of like hitting with like with a dog, instead of like smacking him on the nose with a newspaper, they just like shoot like pollen balls at her.
Nice.
Wasn't gonna eat this one. I just wanted a
Bizzle
little
is
taste.
on Nixie duty. Got it.
Will slows the ship down significantly and kind of inches the ship closer. You can hear like the thorns kind of scraping against the bottom of the ship as it travels. But he gets you right up to that mushroom cap. And you all hear the faint, like, singing sounds of like a choir coming from inside.
Inside the mushroom cap?
Yep.
He said what he said.
Just sure.
This should prove to be very interesting.
Taria is just like, you know, jamming out with the singing. You know, we were dancing with their mushrooms, and now I'm dancing with the singing. And
then you've got Basil doing the interpretive dance.
Will essentially drops anchor here so that you all can drop down onto the cap. And from here, it's up to you. What would you like to do?
I believe Cerise would have dropped down first before the others and signal that's safe enough for them to go.
See, I need you to understand Bazale, though. You say Bazale doesn't really wait for clears, so you'd probably be checking it out and then have a giant bumblebee just plop down on that.
Yeah.
Basil like doesn't understand danger quite.
Yeah, no.
what
Yeah,
Basil
the last-
is,
the last
others
adventure
until,
we
like,
had.
the moment it happens. So like Basil just literally is just like, oh, we're landing, cool.
Cool,
Boom.
yeah, okay, let's go.
Bazale is alive by sheer luck alone, and no other reason. That or like some god is looking out for them. Because
Yeah.
I mean, what did you do last time? You literally just like
wandered
jumped
after the
out.
thing. Yeah, we needed something, and everybody was debating about what we needed, so Bazale just went to go get it.
Yep.
And then
Our
Basil
kid
is
being
attacked by
right
like
there.
giant vines.
It was, oh my goodness, it was
So yeah,
even
We're just
Taria
like,
was
oh, we
appalled.
need this thing, and then Basil just like, boom.
thing.
Bazale said, "Say less."
Be it-
I'll follow suit.
Now Nixie will jump off as well.
And Taria's
Alright.
gonna follow behind all of them, but much more calmly.
Just like, people like swaying to the music.
After everybody is on the cap itself, it does not take you long to find the entrance that leads into the mushroom, into this giant mushroom. Taking a peek inside rather than just jumping in, unless somebody does jump in, which is completely fine too. You see that
Is,
Basil.
Yeah.
is somebody going to stop? A door is open. Bazale knows we need to get through this.
Cerise is like putting a hand out before Bazale catching them like,
Oh, kitty.
Aw, Kiki. So taking a peek inside, you see that the inside of this mushroom is pretty much completely hollowed out. It has huge vaulted ceilings, and it very much looks like a cathedral inside. And there are millions of small mushrooms that grow on the inside on the walls, and that is what is making this choir-like sound. The floor is lit up with like glowing mushrooms, and the spores that Tulek had in the jar, you can see those kind of floating around in the air, just kind of lazily floating about.
I definitely try to collect as much of everything as possible.
yeah.
Little jars and stacks that I carry around on me. I'm like, oh, Kaneko's gonna love this and this and this, and I need to get this for Kaneko.
Oh goodness.
We need more things that they can help weaponize.
Oh no. Cerise's just kind of taking in the place while collecting some of the spores as best she can, and it's just like, oh goodness.
Are the spores that are on the wall the ones that we need?
No.
Okay.
Did we ask what the spores that we need look like?
So.
No, we didn't think of that.
That's fine. I mean, if Priscilla is covering or gathering a little bit of everything, I think we might be covered.
Eventually, one of them should be right. Would I happen to know what specifically we're aiming for?
I was waiting for my internet to get back to normal. So across the room, the final thing that you all see is a massive pod door, like a mushroom pod door, and it's pulsating faintly with life. There are 6 very thick vines that kind of glow and wrap around, locking the door. And you see that each one of these thick vines, the 6 that like kind of come to an end, they all kind of like resonate with a different emotion.
Okay.
Written above this door is an inscription in Gao.
Sorry, that's my cue. Duh.
I was about to say, Taria, I think this is in your language. I don't really know Gal very well.
It's getting late. The reason my cats are coming to harass me is because it is well past bedtime, and they're like,
"Oh no,
why are you still in here?"
Almost there. We're almost there.
No, you're fine. I usually have like a set schedule because I work, but I don't have work tomorrow, so I'm fine. They're just being annoying. Anyways. And okay, so Taria's gonna come up and she's gonna read whatever the inscription is.
The inscription says, "Only the harmony of the living will stir the grove to open."
Oh my gosh, guys. We have to sing with the mushrooms.
We have to sing with the mushrooms?
Yes. The inscription says that the only way we can open the door is if we're in harmony with everything else. So we have to sing with the mushrooms.
Are the mushrooms like singing in like a specific language, or is it just like nonsensical?
It's just like that angelic choir singing. All right, so Bazale hit everything from B sharp to F flat simultaneously.
Harmonize. Bazelle's got the skills.
Yeah, the Zale's
Cover the
over here
brain.
like Tibetan throat singing.
I mean, with Bazelle's singing, does any of the vines or anything like that light up?
So basically, how this is going to work is I need each of you to choose one of the vines, and then we're going to make a roll for it. And you can tell me what you would like to roll to have your character harmonize.
And that would be skills or edges?
So you take an edge plus a skill, plus any like cool little like abilities that you might have.
Okay.
And it can really like you can justify it to be anything you want, really.
Okay.
So if we don't have like a circle filled in next to a skill, can we not use that skill? Can we use that skill? It's just rolled different.
You know, I don't remember. Because I know there's so many games that we do. I don't think
fair
this
enough.
is the one. I don't think this is the one where you can.
So,
I think that's Cyberpunk Red.
when you created your character, you picked out a certain set of skills.
Yeah.
So out of those skills, you at least start with one die, and then if you added some extra dots to it, then you add more dice to like have a better chance of succeeding.
Okay. I see.
And then you pick which skill you want to use based on what you think would be most logical for the situation.
Okay. And then
So,
for
like
edges,
for me, I'm going to use Flourish because my Flourish is a skill of showmanship, rhythm, and performance. And I have 2 dots in there, so I would have 2 dice to roll for it.
Cool. I like it. What edge are you going to use for that?
I'm also going to use the edge Grace, an edge of elegance, precision, and agility.
All right, so you get 3d6.
I have a 1,
I'm-
2, and a 6.
You have a what?
1, 2, and 6.
Perfect. Okay. Priscilla is harmonizing perfectly. And because you rolled a 6, I'll say that will also lend aid to somebody else who might fail.
I would like to go with the edge Grace and Sense. Because I have 2 in Sense. So I get to
All
roll
right.
me.
Roll it.
Tofu, what page is all that info on that you were reading off of?
The skills?
Yeah.
I picked it from like I think it was the. I have to find my table of contents.
If you don't have it handy, then don't worry about it. I don't want to hold anybody else up. I figured you had it in front of you.
82.
82.
I rolled a 5, a 5, and a 1.
Ooh,
Oh, wait, I
2
rolled 2
5s.
5s.
Oh, you got a twist.
Got a twist.
Got a twist.
Oh, I lost my thing.
Oh shoot! Now I got.
All right.
I don't know what to do with.
I will do, like, I guess, grace and sense. Because, I mean, I only have 1 in sense, but the only thing I have 2 in for skills is hunt, and I don't think hunt is really going to work.
Hunting for that note.
Yeah, that could be it.
I mean, it does say skill of observation. A skill of observation, so I could if I can try doing hunt and grace.
Do it to it.
Okay, so then let me grab another d6, and that goes my shoulder. I have 3, 4, and 5.
Alrighty. Perfect.
And then I'm gonna use grace and concoct because one of the like skills under concoct is deeper understanding. So, being a gal and also me, I'll say I can sing and mushroom, and I understand that. So that gives me 3.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Oh, 2, 4, and 2.
Oh, you got a twist as well.
I also get a twist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only 8.
And that just brings us to Bazeo.
So I would like to use the Edge of Tides.
Okay, some magic.
And then I'm trying to figure out more so flavor wise which one of these two I prefer. Between harvesting and sense because of the obviously. But under harvesting it mentioned something about shepherding spores. And that seems relevant.
I like that.
So
That's actually pretty cool.
vibing. Yes. So that would be 3. I'm gonna roll dice now.
Alrighty.
That's 2, 3, 4.
2 through 4. Perfect. Okay. So we have to resolve the 2 twists. What are the 2 twists that happen?
Do we get to decide the twist?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Do they have to be bad twists?
Not necessarily.
They just have to be like unusual to the situation.
And they can't like directly affect another player.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I think for mine, like, the glowing spores that are like already around, kind of like, begin pulsating with like, I don't know, the doorway. As well, my spectral bits will match the pulsing as I sing along.
Nice.
I'm gonna say that so Taria's never really like tried singing before, surprising, I know. And so, you know, this is going on and she's harmonizing along, and with that harmonizing, her like the little like drips kind of like almost vibrate along with the humming and almost like amplify the humming.
Oh dang!
Nice.
Surround sound.
Yeah.
Surround sound and a light show.
Yeah.
R.I.P. sweeps, because this is we're gonna be experimenting with this one.
I love that. Yeah, definitely. That's something that you can put on your notes on your character sheet to explore in the future if you would like. But with all of your harmonizing, you match up with the choir, and you see the vines retract out of the way of the door and allow it to kind of slowly open inwards. And you see a beautiful chamber inside made 360 degrees out of like stained glass.
Ooh.
And the little bit of light that does come through, it makes it all rainbowy in here. And you see sitting at the far end of the room is a mushroom that resembles Tulek, except very purple in nature. And when you open the door, this purple mushroom stands up and turns around to look at you all. Is this for real? Are you real?
Yeah, we're real.
Pretty
Yes.
sure, yeah.
You're here to save me? How did you know I was here? Thank you so much.
Yeah, we were totally here to save you.
Okay.
Are you Night Glisten?
Yes, I'm Night Glisten. How did you know that?
Tulak sent us.
Tulek? My boy?
Are you guys dating?
Wait, no.
Tulek is my son.
Oh, so not dating.
Not dating.
No.
Because that would be really weird and awkward and
Yes.
gross.
Oh.
And since I'm gonna put that up real quick. Getting real Game of Thrones up here. But since we've ran quite a bit long, I'm going to end the episode here. I will resolve the loose ends in Discord with you all. But have no fear, you are able to safely return to the Gourmet Hunter and back to Treeview. But holy Crowley, that was something else. That
What a note to end on.
yeah. Wow.
Goodness.
That was nuts. Thank you all so much for joining us. I appreciate all of these creatives for joining us this evening and doing this crazy crossover episode. There was a lot of nuts at the beginning, so I'm very happy with that. I don't care that it ran a little bit long. And thank you all to the chat. Your roles were amazing, and all the commentary definitely fantastic. Let's see. I'm gonna run the outro video, and then we are gonna raid over to our friends at Lorefell. So stick around after the outro to get those channel reward points for the raid. And to these creatives who joined me this evening, if you want to stick around and do like a brief after show chat, feel free, and I'll bring everybody back into the room afterwards. Until then, we'll see you all next game. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Oh, is it time for the credits? Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Scan this QR to come along. Together we are so strong. Our Discord is a second home. Hang with us and you'll never be alone. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming.